Whew. Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Have I got a microphone? Where did that come from? Where on this flat earth did that come from? Thank you. Can you hear me okay? Hello, hello. Welcome to Jamming in Jimjams with me, Jackson. And let's not forget, he says, Tom. He's out already. The Jackson 5. It's what we've come to expect from him. Just a little bit of spitting bullets, eating beats, and just generally, I am here. Thank you, Tanith. Happy to be here. Let's flat trough. Yes, my brothers. Enjoyed your little chat outside. Thank you for that. Made me giggle while I was getting ready. So, will the soup ready now, Da Vinci Girl? The soup is ready. The soup is ready. But we've got a cat on a 909, even though it's the 14th. Where were you on Monday? Was it Monday? 5 days ago. Was it Tuesday? It was Tuesday. I can do maths. Apparently. Anyway, let's have a quick see who's in the chat. Let's get myself... Hey, Brett Lemmings. How you doing? Paul Holmes. Lamar. Is that Lamont as well? And yes, I did see Ava Meowface, Tanith, Da Vinci Girl, George G's, Thomas Young, Peter Tatchell's Irrelevant Coffee Table. No, I went Northern then, but I am, so, you know, deal with it. Kraken Modular, as you heard. Hello, get out of the way. Every time I think I've got a spot where you just go, oh no, there. And it just puts it in front of the screen so I can't see. Cressy, yes, Tom. Who else have we got? It's quite a full house. Oliver Bowen, VertTV, Shabba. Thank you. Shabba, is that VP? Is that you? Dilip Funbar. Funbar? Yeah, Funbar. Dilip, hello. Aaron Paris. And I Sing. Kent Spong. Biscuit. Probes. Nick Destruct. I think. Paul Holmes. There you go. Keith. Tone Smith. Cat is doing all the work. Definitely is. Jackson hates the guitar getting all the attention. He does. He's like, what are you doing? No, not that thing. Gracie Griffin, what up? And Richard, whose very modules were helping us with that little rhythm going on there. Nice. And Matt Brown, hello. And to anyone else, oh, here comes Tom. It's a full house. We've got two cats. I better feed them some treats, but I was just going to say welcome to Jamming in Jimjams with me, Jason. That's Jackson. That's Tom. Welcome. And yeah, hope you're all doing fine this Sunday evening in the UK, afternoon somewhere else, middle of the morning somewhere else. The world's a crazy place and times are different everywhere. Imagine that. It's like we're living on a globe or something. Anyway, welcome, and yeah, anyone who is lurking gherkin, sat at home on a sofa, lying vertical with your phone in the air like I just don't care, welcome to you too. And if you happen to be watching this after the effects, wow, thank you. What did you think of that? Comments below, you know the drill, and thank you all. So don't forget to drop a like, and that, I think, is that. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping. We've got Steve as resident moderator this evening, our Jervite spanner, if you will. And Jackson's very proud of that. Did I see, is Sam with us as well? No, it's just you, Steve. So yeah, so if you have any questions about any of what you've seen, maybe it's about the cats, maybe it's not about anything you've seen, maybe it's just about my lovely dressing gown. Look at this vintage attire that I've found in a charity shop for not a lot of money. We like that. Yes, it is 100% nylon, and it is keeping me warm. And no, I won't be wearing it in summer. But if you have a question, remember to preface the question. That's any question. With not one Q, not two Qs, not even three Qs, but 4 Q in front of it. And there's one here. Cressy, Jackson loves you. Clear to see. Yes, he does. And I think he got on here earlier when I was trying to set things up, and I had to lift him up and put him on the floor. And he's like, oh. He scratched his little thing. It's like, oh, okay, later. I'll go later. And then he just sat on the floor, curled up there, waiting for that moment that we saw happen. Jackson. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for Yeah, with your teeth. Oh my goodness, Cressy. As your head, yes, I could have played both guitar. The bass, it was set up for guitar, and I just suddenly thought, I want to play bass. So I went, there! It's literally on the wall. So I thought I'd grab that and plug it in, but it just didn't have the kind of drive that it needed to. So I had to push it a little bit. It didn't quite work for my money, but I enjoyed playing it. And the guitar, no idea where that came from, but I knew I had to jam with guitar tonight. I've been neglecting my instruments, and I just felt today, like, what is that? It's about the guitar. It's about vibe. Whoa! Oh, dude! You're on the keyboard as well. Oh. Cut the commercial break. We need one of these. Oh, mate, that is just. Oh, he's a dog. He's not a cat. Team Jackson. Literally the closest you're going to get to a dog. What is that about? Don't sit there smugly looking at me like... look at that. Yes. He's smug face. Yeah, all right, I know. Anyway, let's jump. I've missed the porcupine tree. Vert. Yellow hedgerow. Oh, do you know what? To be fair, I have been listening to quite a bit of Stephen Wilson the last couple of weeks. The album, his latest. Oh, mine's gone blank. His latest the last two albums, almost back to back. Just loving that. And of course, it's always. Oh, hello. A bit of tape on my leg. Power supply that's just dropped. I've been fiddling around with cables and stuff today to try and make this tidier and more conducive to do this sort of thing. And it's definitely worked, right? It's definitely uncluttered the work thing. What does that say? 25 to 11 for? Is it 25 to 11? Yes, it is 25. But that's actually telling the right time. Even a stopped clock tells the right time twice a day. Lovely, pretty damn fine tonight, guys. Really love that. Thank you, Tanith. Yeah, I just got into that was a brown note, Keith. It really was. Hey, Peter, James, Stephen. Bit windy in there too. Yeah, outside and inside. Oh, goodness. What the hell do you feed him? Well, clearly not enough. We've been buying them because of the weeks of I'm not eating that. They've been fussy as hell. So I went in to Pets at Home, and they had a deal because I got the card. With a couple of quid off Hills, which is a really top quality food. So I bought them some of that, and I think it's just maybe a little bit too rich. Either that or he's been fed somewhere else. You know what cats are like. Oh, I'm not being fed. I'm starving. They're killing me. Oh, I need more food. Oh, come here. Have some of this chicken. Have some of this pork. Yeah? Have you been eating meat for the neighbours? Yeah? No? Anyway, I have a possible replacement set of knobs. What? Kent Spong, you do? Ooh, are they made of lapis lazuli? Wagoo suggested that I have lapis lazuli knobs, which would be great. But that sounds very prompt. Thank you, if that is indeed Smellorama. Yes, Monaco is now on whiskers. Posh, not typical Aldi. No, Cressy, that is good. You've gone up on it, but you know. Wet in the morning, dry in the afternoon, and I don't know why. But there we go. That's still on, isn't it? QQ Porcupine Tree, Yellow Hedgerow Dreamscape. I don't know Porcupine Tree enough. When I was living in South Wales and sharing a flat with Gaz in the early noughties, we were on the hunt for prog, and we bought so much prog, it was ridiculous. The shops couldn't satiate our needs, our appetite for prog. So I think Gaz bought it. He bought was it the first one or Fear of the Blank Planet? One of those early, one of the first or the second album, the one with the trip on it. Oh, anyway, and we listened to that quite a lot. So that was a bit. But I don't know what went, but I didn't really go any further with Porcupine Tree. I think because we were mining the rich seam of 70s prog rock, which, you know, we dipped our toes in the 60s, we dipped our toes in the 80s, but we stuck in the 70s really for that era. I think musically, I think that's the best era for music. I mean, every year was like, I don't know, 20, 30 years you know, for the amount of styles that would come out in a year. Anyway, so we went our merry way with that. But yeah, anyway, 2013, The Raven That Refused to Sing, is that the album? Oh no, don't fart again. I'm touching his belly. It's gonna squish the cat, squish the cat, squish the cat, squish. We watched the video. It's like squish the cat. Squish will love you. He does actually like it. And he's got, I think you've got a bit of wind, trapped wind or something. Well, yeah, clearly. Anyway, yeah. So, but then in the last 10 years, I discovered Neil Morse and enjoyed that. And I think 2013, the Raven was just a killer album. Anyway, yes, there we go. So that's that. That's the questions dealt with. What are you drinking? I've got, what am I drinking? You could do us over this. Peppermint and licorice. Oh, you're licking my hand. Oh, no, look at this. This is super cute. Look at that. Look, he's like a big teddy bear puppet. Oh. And there it was that Jason's channel went animal-tastic. Yeah? Yeah. You are lush. Oh. He is a big teddy bear. He loves that. He just wants to be with me. It's been difficult today. It's been so cold. Don't fart. Don't fart. Don't fart. Don't fart. Don't fart. Don't fart. It's a good... Oh. Anyway, there we go. Pineapple spiced rum Steve's drinking. Cat Parp is squeezing. Yeah, I know, Tanith. I know I'm squishing. You know what'll happen? I don't pebble dash your jacket. Yes, Dilip. Oh, my goodness. It is... there it is. He's a great power in the purr. There is great power. Oh, what's that? Oh. Okay, I think liquids the Wookiee's drinking. That's good to hear. I'm gonna stop squeezing you. Tom's like sitting there going like, Tom. You can't really look at the camera, can you? Because it's not facing me, just looking at me. Should we feed the cats? Catnip punch. Yeah, that's what we should. Rum lemon ice. That's crassy. Summer fruits, Marky. Nice. Nothing. No drinks allowed near my equipment. I'm quite clumsy. Overt. You can get a lid and a straw. Our whites, Tanith. Good. Our whites lemon. I'm a secret lemonade drinker. Yeah. That's good. What are we doing? Yeah, Tom is just cool as your head. He's just like, whatever. Until I do this. Let's see what happens when I do this. Wait, let's look at watch his little face now. See how mad he goes when I do this. Oh, dude, you did it again, and that was just. Is it these? Let's just move the. What? Well, one of you wants catnip, the other one wants Megatub. Well, let me just... Yes. Yeah, Tom is definitely a philosopher, whereas Jackson's all about the beach. He's all about the chill, aren't you, buddy? Okay, what we got? Right. This is going to get messy. Can I move my synth shortcut cheat sheet out of the way? Fooled you both. There we go. That's treats done. Sorry, Tanith, if that's got your cat searching. Wasn't quite the one, was it? There we go. So, there it is. Cats. Ooh, shivered. Katie Kilobyte. Hello and welcome. Welcome to this wonderful world of GetJervis, where cats, synthesizers, hot beverages, and if you're lucky, a homemade cookie, baked by my own fair hands. Yes, it's a raisin oatmeal cookie, baked at no less than 180 degrees Celsius for no longer than 10 of the Earth minutes. There we go. Oh, 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 and treats. Oh, oh, are we done? Are we? Okay, so, do you want to talk through what I did? Should we do that little rig rundown? It got a bit intense, for sure. Can I... Oh, the desk is rather wet now. I think I need to invest in some wet wipes to decat. Don't waft it at me. Like, literally, there you go. I'm going to do it again. Oh, you can't see that. There's a little headbutt. Okay, guys. Do you want to get off the drum machine now? It's a 909-ish. It's as close as a 909 as you're going to get. Without being a 909. What's that? Oh, my word. I actually heard that, dude. Don't... Get your arse off my vintage gear. Oh, that is a bloaty stomach. Right, Tom, you can... Yeah, he is... Okay. So, as you can see, I tend to prefer the cat synthesizer. Which... right, okay. No, that's a plectrum. Go. Right. Okay, we're done. I think the cat's... Right. So, let's start at the beginning, shall we? So, yes. Not that it was doing a lot. Oh, icing. What was generating the synth bass lines? Oh my God, we'll get to that. Everything, like more things than you could throw a stick at. So much stuff. So obviously, this is it. The circuit tracks, as you know, I'm a big fan because it's such an immediate and tool. Still not 100% with the synth side of it, but then I program it in the box, and I think I need to spend some time with it. Maybe that's a World of Synths episode right there. Is how do you get better sounds out? How to get better sounds out your circuit tracks? I think we'll do that anyway because it'll help me because I couldn't find a bass sound anyway. So it all started with that, and I got a little groove on that, and then of course I start to sort of spread out onto everything. Now, obviously the jam started with my old friend and yours. Let me just put my headphones on because I can hear what I'm doing if I have headphones on, but I seem to have lost them. Where are my headphones? They have gone. Where is it that they are? Oh, why are they there? I'll put them on my guitar rig. Okay, right. Okay, so the drone machine, which is just so... I mean, I did try and get it to be in sync by putting a cable from the circuit tracks into that, and I know that works. It sends out, but I don't think it did anything. Put it into the rate of the LFO, which drives this whole thing. I don't think it did anything, but it doesn't matter because the whole freeform thing really just worked really well, I think. And then putting the guitar over the top of it with, I've got an Eventide H9 down there, which you can't really see. I need a camera like the modular camera on the pedal board, so you can see what's going on there. But it's a bit of a mess still. I'm still working on it. There's little nooks and crannies to this place because there's a lot of gear in here. Anyway, let's get back to this. So that was driving the atmosphere, I think, really quite well. So then guitar was adding more layers to the atmosphere, but all the time that was being driven by this, even though you weren't hearing it, because of course that's the beautiful thing about this, is I can get it going, which then triggers the let's have a look. So MIDI, so out, in, through, in. Oh, so you can't see what I'm doing now. Look. Out, in, through, in, through, in, through. So whatever else is going on, but nothing is going on at the moment. But BeatStep Pro. I can't go any wider than that, which is saying see my hands? Yeah. BeatStep Pro with 2 sequences and the drum thing. And of course, can I do that? Is that a bit naughty? Oh, look at that. Oh, what did I just press? Oh, there we go. Good. So, so if I just play, there's something immensely satisfying. If you're going to get into modular and you need drums, there's only one module you really need, and you really need it. Steve, I'm looking at you as well. QD quad drum voice, because that's 4 voices, including the little dick-a-dick, dick-a-dick, dick-a-dick. So that's one of my bass elements. So you got that going on. You've also got, okay, where's that? Why is that not coming out? That's interesting. Did I? Oh. No, it's there. Oh, hang on. Let's get rid of the delay a minute. But also, with those lovely drum sounds there, you've got acidy. Oh, hello, where is it? Oh yeah, muted. Wasn't that high? I don't know what's going on there. But that's then being and then our friend Platts giving some FM goodness. As you can hear, it's kind of mirroring the bass on the circuit tracks. Why is that? Because it's... No. What's playing what? That is... Oh, okay, well anyway. Ice cream van, yeah? Demonic ice cream. Going through the Pittsburgh Modular Crow. Oh, can we do that? It's not quite. And then through an LK delay on Axis Modular. So just lots of really kind of interesting textures layered upon each other. Now, it's just playing a beat, but because it's... Right, let's just calm that down. We've also got... Wow, can I not even hear that? Why is it? I think the cat's ruined stuff. I'm not going to lie. I think he... What have you done, Jackson? That's not the drum. Where's the drum beat gone? What has he done? Oh, he's destroyed. Oh, he's put it into song mode. So this one, yeah, performance. So in performance mode, let's get the camera up. In performance mode, you can fiddle around with all the knobs and stuff and do it in real time. where that is coming from, but everything's muted, right? There we go. Yeah, so that's just another. It also gives bassy vibes because, of course, you can have it kind of less clicky. Why is it not making clicky sounds? And I can't guarantee that Jackson hasn't changed what I was doing. Bless him. You know he's got a love of fiddling knobs. And I'm sure it snaps off that. So, I mean, nice little groove, which I wrote ages ago, I think. And of course, you can do a lot of. I mean, 1996, was it 97? 30 years old, nearly, and it allowed you to record in, control change information. So you can on the fly just record all your knob twiddles and stuff. So in that respect, much better than a 909, but with all the character of a 909. I bloody love this thing. And a gorgeous man, Jürgen Michaelis. You're absolutely lovely man. Lovely man. But I don't know if I've got room for one of his, the alpha bass. Ooh, but I would love one. That would be a dream. Anyway, am I missing any questions? Because I'm like flying around the thing. Da Vinci Girl, right. Oh, I see. Thank you, Da Vinci Girl. Because I did announce too much late the AI contest. It's funny because I know two of the judges. Well, yeah, there we go. Where am I doing? So I think, what was the J synth bass? What's the op hi-hat sound like? The OP. OP? Open hat hi-hat sound like. Oh. Right, let's hopefully this is let's just like that. It just sounds like a slap with a fish, doesn't it? Not actually doing anything. Sounds like white noise, doesn't it? I don't know if I'm overdriving it somewhere. That doesn't sound quite right, does it? Anyway. But it's ruddy lovely. And it's been a big part of my sound for so long now. And I don't know, when I started doing this, it was right at the back of the studio, and it drove me nuts because it wasn't even on. So actually having it, close to I'm going to move it down to here, actually, I think. So it needs to be easy for me to sit modular drums, when I'm actually making tracks rather than doing this, which is, I mean, it's, it kind of works this way, but this is more for your benefit. Although, it's kind of a nice way to work. What am I talking about? I'm all over the place. Have some more tea. Maybe a bite of biscuit. Is that a cat trying to... Is that you, Jackson, running at the gate? Anyway, hey, Jonathan Kiner. Nice little synth cave. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. And hopefully, if you've just come in and you, after the event, if you go and listen to the jam at the beginning, using a small portion of it as well. But there's other nice synths that I do use from time to time, like my CS15 there, which is gorgeous. Manufacturer's done pretty much whatever they want, even just pin-to-pin bridge between the sockets. Oh, I see. Right. Sample is great, yeah, especially since you can sample it. Actually has decent 909. Well, it's a 909. Jürgen Michaelis was repairing 909s in the 90s, and he got into modifying them, and then he thought, why not I make my own? So he basically, you know, the bass drum is as nine as you're going to get, and then he just made this beautiful box. You know, look at it, and it goes so well, doesn't it? Look at that. I mean, it's a great combo. It really is. Even though I didn't really, I'm in the middle of restoring this because I've had this since 1999, but maybe it was 2001. It's, you know, it's 20 coming to 25 years. But the Nextel paint just went all nasty and the knobs are all broken. So we're in the middle of doing that. We're on a journey. We're on a journey to fix things, to restore, and to make sound beautiful again. So sorry if I missed it, GetJervis, but did you identify the sound sources of the synth bass lines? Yes, you did miss it. Circuit tracks, and then eudaimonia and hysteria and plats, not plats, but yeah, that's it really. But mostly it's implied with the drums. So like 3 different drum patterns all interweaving. So the whole thing kind of just, yeah, it's not one easy pinnable. It's not like one drum, one bass, that's it. It's a whole bunch of stuff. I layer quite heavily. So there we go. Da Vinci Girl, sorry, did you mention me? But I did not. Yeah, it's a question from really early on. Don't worry about it. I'm just responding to the AI competition thing that. Okay, sorry. A&E. Oh. Okay. Sure. I guess you work in health. That's more important. Don't listen to me. Go sort the patients out. Hey, Joe Y, great guitar. Thank you very much. Yeah, I haven't played guitar for a while. And, yeah, I just had a thought or two today about guitar. And music's a healing thing, isn't it? Here we go. Here's the deep thought of the day. Here's music's superbly, healing, and it does us good in so many ways as musicians, because I think most musicians see performing, playing, writing, arranging, fiddling, plugging, whatever it is, sound, sonic adventuring, it's all part of our therapy, it's all part of our way to wind down and to get that. I mean, I hate the word mindfulness because it doesn't really, because we do it, I think, so we don't need to have a word to say the thing that we do because we do it with our instruments. But it gives us that moment where we can turn things off. Are you breathing heavily, Jackson? Oh, he's snoring. He's not anywhere I can put a camera on him though. So yeah, what was I saying? I got distracted by a fat Persian cat. Yeah, so yeah, I was thinking that I hadn't played guitar. Now I remember I've worked in guitar music stores for a long, back in the 90s and early noughties. I worked in music shops, and I worked in a vintage shop, and there was this guy that came in, and he was kind of a little bit out there, like musicians can be. That's not a bad thing, but he was going about Jimi Hendrix playing from his belly button. What the hell are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, that's where the magic came from. It's like, what are you chatting about? But, that there was something about that conversation that stuck with me. I thought, as bonkers as he was, he had something. And I think what I got out of it was that the vibration from the guitar, the strings vibrating on the wood through the core was some sort of like, I don't know, therapeutic kind of like resonance. I don't know. I'm still quite put a finger on it, but maybe that is something I realised today that I was missing. I was missing that closeness of an instrument. We play synths, right? And it's there, isn't it? And that's the same with keyboards. When you're playing a keyboard instrument. I'm not a keyboard player, but you're doing things away from yourself, and everything's kind of like is away from you. But when you play guitar, yes. Do you want me to let you out? You do. Okay. I need to get... Okay. We don't want to... I mean, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. Jackson the Persian cat, not Tom, once on a live stream did a poo in here. So I'm very cautious with him. I do let him out when he asks. So apologies for that interruption. But having the instrument here, you kind of, you know, you are enveloping the instrument, and it's wood and steel. And the steel strings vibrate and cause resonance through the wood. You know, it's basic physics, but I don't know. I think there's something in that. Anyway, yeah, so that's why I decided to play guitar. And I think, you know, whether it's where are we? Was it a lunar eclipse last week? That was last Sunday, wasn't it? It's a week ago. But I think we've got another one coming at the end of the month. So we're in a kind of crazy sort of astrological kind of zone, if you believe in it, all of that stuff. So, yes. So cats have brought, I think, few of you. So obviously, Ava has already spotted that Jonathan's got a picture of a cat. That's nice. We're a cat community. We're a cat-loving community. And that's a good thing. Axel, nice name. Oh, that's sad that it was given to you, first cat given to me by a friend after your dog died. Oh, we like dogs as well. We do. We're a dog-friendly cat pub. Kent, are you still there? Stealing that as well. So I've stolen No Synth Network anyway. 90, Joe Y, where is it 97 degrees Fahrenheit, and what's that in proper money, in Celsius? Is that 25 or something? 90, 25, 97, 97? 19. Is it 19 degrees? I don't know. Was it 1967? Who knows? Yeah. What? So icing. Who's waving Union Jacks? Mine is very full, but not in that way. That's recommended. Yeah, I think that's what we need to do. So we need a lot of therapy if I measure it by my synth collection. Well, you know, there's gas, and there's also that moment where we think a certain instrument will coax something out of us, and there is something nice about having a new instrument to explore. I have just updated the software on the Polyend synth. I took it to bed. I left the SD card in my computer, and next to it, on my bedside table, was the Polyend Play, the original Play, and I went, do you know what? I'm gonna have a go at that, because it's one of those things that, you know, I don't play as much as I'd like to play, and I really cool sort of like, I almost brought it down for this jam, and I'm glad I didn't, because it was so different, very urban, very kind of drum and bassy kind of vibe, very Bristol. But you would expect that too. You would expect that too from someone who is close enough to Bristol to smell it. Anyway, Synthepotamus, is the finish on the Waldorf holding up since you cleaned it? Yes, yes, it most certainly is. The clean job just removed all that horrible gunk without destroying the letter set or the lettering. And then it is just, I think, maybe 4 or 5 coats of standard furniture polish, which obviously, as you know, is a wax base. So that might need more as time goes on. I do think I've broken a button though. You see that? So that might just be, so I can't get to the multi-volumes. So I don't know whether that's, you can hear it clicking. So I think that needs to be replaced, which I can do. I can do that sort of repair, especially now that I've completely done the teardown. But isn't that frustrating? Can't use the arpeggiator. Damn you. And there's no way of getting to that, I don't think. Anyway, the important thing is that I can change the tuning and I can change the MIDI channel, so that's what I did. I know I'm missing anything. Last night at the proms, oh, you know, wouldn't that be great? Nick Destruct. Need to make a shirt that says, playing guitar resonates my wood. There's definitely going to be some good quality GetJervis merch. I think something exactly like that. Playing guitar, you know, my guitar resonates my wood. You know, I think that's it. That's it. It's in there. Needs a new micro switch. Yeah. Damn it. Just when I thought it was plain sailing, Kent, there it was. Funny thing is, I've got an Ensonic. I wonder if they're the same switches. I've got an Ensonic ASXR. Is that right? ASRX, which is the massive sort of sample plate. It was like the biggest and best sampler that Ensonic ever made, and then they obviously got swallowed by Emu and swallowed by Creative, and then pooped out the other side. And I bought loads of micro switches to repair that, because that's been wallied. I'm making words up. I think are we is it bedtime? It's 11:10. Yeah, we're really close to bedtime. So yeah, if you can fix a stylophone, that button should be easy. But yes, exactly. Yeah, I can. Although the stylophone was much more mechanical repair with glue and sticks. ASRX sampler. Yes, I have one, and that's another one I want to get on the desk here. And it's about repairing it first, I think, or at least maybe repairing it here, having a look at it together. Weaving her head from side to side. Oh, okay. Yeah. So, yes, the ASR sampler is based on the same engine as the TS, I think. I think they're a similar era. Although I don't think it was a sampler as such. It was supposed to be a resampler. But it's got the voice card in it, which means it's got some sounds that you might have on your TS. Imagine that. Quite cheesy, but in a cool way, you know? So we'll definitely have a good session with one of those. But this Wednesday, I'm going to do the Microwave X. We're going to do a sound on Wednesday. If you don't know, I do 2 streams a week. Wednesday, 8:30 UK. No. Yeah, 8:30 UK time, PM, not AM. And we're gonna do some sound design with that. We're just going to go and play with it and see what we can come up with. I think that's going to be an interesting one without the multi-on-instrument sound. But yeah, we can do some stuff with it, I think, definitely on the front panel alone. So going now, good night, Rich. No, very welcome, and thank you for helping it with, what was ebb on the Platt and flow on the eudaimonia filter cut off, just giving that nice rhythmic stuff. But I couldn't replicate when we did the thing. Castles even, yes. Randomly pick fragments of interactions between your chatties and thus make them sound insane. I'll make myself sound insane or the chatties. Who knows? Right, okay, so I'm going to wind down now because, there we go. So, loved your tour of the countryside and the castles. Oh, Joe, me. Oh yeah, when we did that mad walk up the thing. Yeah, that's a special place. I can hear a door going. Is that just wind? There's either someone in the house or it's the wind. It is extremely windy. There's a wind warning on my computer saying extremely windy. And as we know, Jackson definitely proves that to be true. Anyway, yes. Right then, yes. Oh, did you miss that? There he is. Tom. Yes, Team Tom and Team Jackson. That's what we do. Right. Okay. So. Oh, Da Vinci Girl, happy anniversary. Wow, well done. You made 10 years. That's great. Oh, fantastic. I'm very happy for you. So, with that said, we're midpoint between my birthday and my dad's birthday, which was 2 weeks ago, as you know, because we all wished him happy birthday. And Love the wind. I love the wind. It does mean that I don't sleep very well, though, for some reason. I can stand the wind. 60 miles an hour winds on the west coast. Damn. That's us. Oh, how am I going to get to work tomorrow on my motorcycle in the wind? The answer is carefully. That's how. I wonder if I should go the long way around. Anyway, those are questions I can only answer in the morning with the wind on my face and the whatever. Right, shall we all do this? So, thank you very much. If you haven't already done so, pop us a like on the stream. If you're watching this afterwards, thank you for staying with me on this long rambling. I hope the gig, the sort of tear down, the little wonder around how my jam thing worked well. And I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. And I'm wishing you all a phenomenal week as we enter Monday and go all the way to Hump Day and then to another weekend. But let's enjoy the week. Let's enjoy the day we have before wishing for the day we don't. Anyway, and yeah, remember to be good to yourselves and each other. And I'll see you around. We're going to play out with some of this crazy stuff. I might do something different with the with this. What are we going on? We're going to go for this? Yeah. What is that weird sound? Okay, good. That's something. Tempo-wise, is that good or is it slower? Let's do that. Okay. There we go. Here comes Jackson. Go on, Jackson. Totally in the way, though. Where's that one taking? Oh. Bye, guys. I better deal with this guy. I think you need more food, don't you? That's what you need. Okay. Bye-bye for all. See you. Thanks for joining us.